Nabari Joan, a final-year economics major at Makerere University, sat in Professor Mukasa's behavioral economics class, listening to a lecture about utility and happiness. "Is money truly the measure of happiness?" she questioned, scribbling in her notebook. A spark ignited in her heart, a deep yearning to find the real formula for joy, beyond textbooks and theories. Joan's journey began with an interview at a lakeside mansion in Entebbe. She met Mr. Sempa, a billionaire investor with fleets of cars and international businesses. Yet, he admitted with a sigh, "I sleep alone. My children hate me. Money gave me options, but not peace." Joan jotted notes, surprised that success didn't equal satisfaction. In Kampala's Katanga slum, Joan visited Mama Shiko, a single mother of 5 selling chapati. Despite her modest means, Mama Shiko welcomed her with warmth. "We eat, we laugh, we survive," she said, as her children played around her. Joan noticed their glowing faces. Could happiness be independent of wealth? Joan interviewed Timothy, a corporate banker. He lived in a modest estate, drove a Toyota, and had a picture-perfect social media life. But behind closed doors, he confessed, "I feel like I'm on a treadmill, earning to spend, spending to feel alive." Joan saw the silent exhaustion of the working class. Her journey led her to her grandmother's village in Mbale. There she met Aiken and Okarit, a farming couple who had been married for 42 years. "We don't have much," said Okarit, "but we wake up together, work together, and eat from our garden. That is our wealth." Joan felt a strange peace linger in the air. Back at school, Joan tried compiling her findings into a graph, plotting income against happiness. The data was scattered. There was no neat curve or trend line. Frustrated, she wondered if her entire education had lied. Her roommate, Sarah, simply said, "Maybe you're trying to calculate what's meant to be lived." One evening, Joan stared at her own reflection. She had chased grades, scholarships, and internships, but when was the last time she laughed freely? She wrote in her journal, "I've been so focused on building a future that I forgot to feel the present." Tears rolled down her face, a soft epiphany dawning. While traveling in Gulu, Joan met a former child soldier turned motivational speaker. He told her, "Happiness is not a destination. It's a decision. Every morning I choose peace, gratitude, and purpose." That night, Joan stopped searching and started observing, the breeze, children's laughter, the sky turning purple. Joan's final-year thesis surprised her professor. Instead of an economic model, she wrote a philosophical piece titled, "The Multidimensional Nature of Fulfillment." It argued that true happiness stemmed from meaningful relationships, purpose, gratitude, and contentment, not income or assets. Her paper became the talk of the department. At her graduation, Joan stood with her parents and siblings, watching the campus sunset. She wasn't the richest, nor the most decorated, but she felt full, deeply, quietly full. She smiled, not because she had found a formula, but because she no longer needed one.